It really starts with two immigrants. It starts with immigrant parents, oldest of 10 kids, my mother, who immigrated from a small, very poor town in Mexico to be a nurse down in the valley, and my father, who was forced out of Cuba due to the communist Fidel Castro, and married in '68. I was born in '69, so I was raised here to two adult Latinos who didn't speak a word of English. So I didn't know any English till I got to kindergarten. So those challenges that you hear from so many immigrants, those are real life for me. And so one day I was pumping gas and I got asked by a friend, they said, "Hey, I heard you got your real estate license while you were in college." And I said, "I did." They go, "Well, I'm gonna step down from the zoning commission and the city council person has asked me to give 3 names. Would you be interested?" She appointed me. I was like 24 at the time. Unfortunately, a year later, she lost. People started looking to recruit people to run. I said, "Well, what the heck?" And I asked my parents, "Hey, is it okay with you all if I run for office?" And my dad says, and my both parents said, "You know, we don't have any money." And I said, "Well, I'm just asking for time. I understand that." And they go, "Yeah, sure." Started running. We won the first election. So elected in '97, re-elected in '99 with 86% of the vote. And so after that, we're termed out. And I had been getting recruited, and there was a one-term state rep in office in the same area where I was a council member. And so we decided to run against an incumbent in March of 2000. And so Senator Van de Putte, she decided to run for mayor. There was a special election called in February of 2015, but won that, and so that was, got sworn in March of 2015. One of the things I like to work on bills and legislation that don't have lobbyists, that don't have big financial interests behind them. So one day, I think it was noonish, and I'm driving back, and I always have Texas Public Radio on, and I heard the 4 women in the car. I heard them talk about the fact that there are high percentages of people in college that don't know that the Holocaust happened or deny that the Holocaust happened. I was blown away. And then I heard them say that they'd like to see something in our public schools that would cause us to have to study it so that we would be aware. And I thought, brilliant, makes sense. It's a no-brainer. And so then I heard they couldn't find anybody to help sponsor. So I called in. I'm on my phone. I dial it up and I go, "Hey, you got your author?" And they're like, "What?" I go, "Yeah, just call my office tomorrow. We'll start the process." So Senate Bill 1828 is a bill that requires that the governor declare a week to be Holocaust Remembrance Week in our public schools. Okay. Inside that bill, it gives the reasons why, to inspire students to learn about the human value in order to prevent future atrocities. The governor of Texas has said, this is Holocaust Remembrance Week, here are the resources for you. It passed the House and the Senate unanimously, not a single no vote, not a single one. I'm deeply humbled and honored to be recognized for this Community Service Award by the Chabad Center in the Jewish community. I'll accept it on behalf of everyone that I work with, that I live with, that I've learned from. And some of the things I love the most about the Jewish faith is the honor for education, for history, for knowing where you come from, for knowing your roots, for your family.